Okay, hi guys, welcome to the Gully Cricket Showdown. I'm your host Pankaj, and sitting with me today is Mukul. So we'll dive into the double header that's happening this Sunday, last double header of the IPL as well, and maybe the biggest match with it. That is KKR versus RR, first versus second. How are you doing, Mukul?
Good, and it's sort of contrasting emotions because RCB, which was supposed to be my favorite team, which was all of a sudden was on a winning spree when they were losing, and now Rajasthan Royals, which is my home team, basically is sort of winning and now losing on the trot. So yeah, not sure what's going on.
Yeah, home team for both of us. So okay, let's just get started with KKR versus RR. Then, as you said, RR lost 4 matches in a row. I don't think anyone expected that. With the form that they showed earlier in the season, barely losing to GT in their first match. So what do you think went wrong then?
I think one of the key issue is there is not enough intent, to be honest with you. I'm not sure why, but they just sort of seem like out of steam. So as you can see, like RCB is speaking at the right moment. I think RCB is losing its peak at the last moment. The same thing happened last season also, where they were clear favorites to qualify and even win. But they just in the end just gave up, lost some close matches, and then just end up on the 5th. Like they did not even qualify. It's literally the same thing happened last year. And last year when they were playing really good, Butler was in great form. Then they played the final, but ended up losing the final. So I think RR is still a very good team. Some people are shouting, whispering about like fixing also, which I don't know how much if that is true, but let's not go into that. But yeah, it does seem like they just are not interested in playing the same brand of cricket which they were playing.
Yeah, so, and even Butler won't be able to play the upcoming matches as well. So how hard do you think that affects the team?
Butler played 2 key knocks, 200s, one against RCB and one against KKR, obviously, and both were match-winning knocks. So obviously he played a huge role in winning 2 matches, but other matches he wasn't like really a part of that. Like he was just going out cheaply. So, but a player like Butler obviously is a huge dent to your side. Yashasvi Jaiswal has been the biggest letdown this season. He played one match which I went to watch. He scored 100 in
against MI, right?
Other than that, he's just like scoring, getting out in first over and first 10 balls. That's just not cutting it. Like he's not even contributing 30-40s. Like so it's just like Samson. He comes out to bat in first couple of overs only. So Jaiswal's form is like very, very important. Rajasthan has to be in top 2. They are obviously qualified, but if they do end up playing the eliminator, they will play most likely against CSK or RCB. And if it's, I don't know RCB, but if it's against CSK, it won't be easy winning that. Like CSK has a very good record in once they get into playoffs.
Yeah. On the flip side, KKR has been doing so great, especially Sunil Narayan. He's been fantastic for them. So, any words for them?
Yeah, Sunil Narayan scored 100 against Rajasthan, and that was one match where I thought he won't be able to score that much because Rajasthan has such a great bowling. And you always associate Narayan as a good bowler as compared to a batter. As a batsman, you associate with him like he's just a slogger. He just has to close. He just leaves his wickets and he just slogs the ball and it goes out of the 30 meters and then it's done. So that's what you associate usually with. But he scored 100. He definitely got many chances at that 100. But still, he was still playing the shots. So. But I would say in Guwahati on slope pitches, like we saw the pitch yesterday. So I don't think it will be easy scoring runs if there is a black soil pitch like how it was yesterday. So let's see. They obviously have to control Narayan if they have to win the match. Phil Salt is gone, so that will favor in turn for Rajasthan. As compared to Butler, Phil Salt had a huge impact in KKR camp. But they have Ramanullah Gurbaz, who's also a flamboyant player, so he's no less. So let's see.
Yeah, and props to the coaching staff as well. I think Gautam Gambhir has done a tremendous job for them.
100%. KKR looks like a different side. You always feel like they won't be able to win. It's just like some sort of luck or some sort of momentum and they'll eventually lose. But here they are. They have won so many matches top of the table. I don't think anyone expected that. So that's the good for them. Like, kudos to Gambhir and the
Yeah,
team.
so this one I think it's going to be the hard part for you, which is predicting who's going to win this game. If you can leave your bias aside, that is.
I still think Rajasthan is a better side if you look, if you do man to man, like, markups.
On
But
paper.
yeah, on paper. But
Yeah.
it just depends. Like KKR's, one of the huge benefit of KKR was Sunil Narine and Phil Salt on top of the order. They were firing like crazy. After that, if you look, Shreyas Iyer hasn't really scored that much. Russell hasn't got that many chances except for some initial match against RCB only, I think. And if you look at Rinku Singh, he has been like, coming also. Venkatesh Iyer has left some impact if he gets to bat like early. So bowling also, if you see Mitchell Stark did one match where he scored like three wickets, I think he took. Varun Chakravarti has been good. Varun Chakravarti's good form is one of the benefits for KKR. So I think you see side by side, like, compared to come back to Rajasthan, Bolt and Sandeep has been really good. Avesh has been excellent.
Yeah.
Nandre Berger has been good. Chahal has been good. Ashwin has been good. But collectively, their performance is not winning the match recently. That's the problem. Mostly, it's the batting. The bowling has been fine. The batting is not firing, and that's where you kind of think like what these people are doing. There's not enough intent, and that's the words of fixing and everything comes into the picture, because you don't associate like if 30 ball 40 runs with Rayan Parag the way he is playing the whole thing, not with Samson also. So, but if he is doing that, then it does seem like something's wrong. And also, like, Roman Powell is not able to win matches. Like, he's such a good hitter. I don't know what Hermer is doing. Maybe he's injured, so that's a big miss. So yeah, there are pieces here and there which just don't add up. So we'll see.
Okay, and what about the fantasy player that you would like to pick for this match specifically? I'm guessing Sunil Narine has to be on top of that list, right?
Too risky to miss him.
Yeah.
So Sunil Narine is obviously there. Phil Salt is gone, so you obviously won't pick him. Varun Chakravarti is one. Then from Rajasthan side, you pick Samson. I would say due to just law of averages, you pick Jaiswal, but I'm sure people have been doing that for last so many matches. It's still not played, so you can probably skip him because he's just not in touch. Maybe he'll come in touch in this match. Who knows? But Jaiswal would be a good miss for most of your teams. Maybe have him 10-20% of your teams only. Butler is gone, obviously. TKC, Tom Waller Cadmore played a really slow innings yesterday, just one match, so we don't know. Chahal and Ashwin would be good picks in Guwahati like yesterday. Avesh Khan would be good, and Samsung would be good from Rajasthan side, I think. And Parag, obviously.
Yeah. Okay, on to the second match then, SRH versus PBKS. SRH has been blowing teams apart, and if you just look at this game from the outside, I think they could blow apart Punjab as well. Punjab sitting at the bottom of the table as well. So what do you think happens in that match?
I think last time they played, Punjab came really, really, really close, thanks to the heroics of Ashutosh Sharma and Shashank Singh. We all remember that match. They have been playing really good. But coming back to SRH, obviously, they are very unpredictable. So if they had an Abhishek Sharma fire, then there is obviously no chance for Punjab. But I would say if there is one team who can chase down the target, there are two teams actually, that's RCB and Punjab, who can do anything on their day. So, and they almost did it. Punjab has the highest chasing total. RCB has they didn't win the match, but they came close against SRH only. So, if SRH bowling has recently become really good, that's why they're again winning. In between, they lost a few matches. So because their bowling came in form, Bhuvneshwar Kumar has been excellent in the last few matches. So that will be a good matchup to see. But the match is in Hyderabad, their hometown, so I think that will favor them. So yeah, obviously the odds are heavily in favor of SRH, but we'll see.
Yeah, and for fantasy picks again, I think Travis Head has to be.
Abhishek Sharma and Head have to be there.
Yeah.
And Cummins. I think these three players have to be there. Klaasen has not so much been playing recently, in matches, and he's not even getting a chance to bat also properly, to be honest. So you can miss Klaasen. Nitish Reddy you can pick in few teams, and Klaasen you can pick in few teams. From Punjab, Sam Curran played excellent knock yesterday, so you should pick him.
Yeah.
Gets to bowl, bats also, and then Shashank Singh, and I think Russo. And I think Bairstow and Sam Curran are supposed to leave. They didn't leave yesterday. maybe they'll leave in the last match. So the odds will heavily be favoring of SRH then, because Punjab's half side is consist of England players. So if you see, Bairstow will go, Sam Curran will go, Livingston has already gone, I think. So not that many players will remain.
Okay, well, that's the end of the video for us, guys. Thank you for watching. Do like, subscribe, and share it with your friends for the expert insights again. And keep watching. We'll be back soon.
Yep, take care. Bye.